Yep, Mike Wang, he did tell us about that. You know, guys, we're so close to the rollout for NBA 2K26. One of the first things that they'll send out is the roadmap, detailing each and every day where 2K intends to sell you guys information about NBA 2K26. Each and every year, 2K, they start their marketing campaign maybe about a month or two before the release of the newer version of 2K. But I'm curious to know how many of you guys are gonna receive it in the same way after you experienced NBA 2K25. In my opinion, 2K25 got so many things right. Everything like surrounding the gameplay they got right, or at least it seems like that to me. How did 2K manage to screw up the gameplay for 2K25? I have no idea. But to me, NBA 2K25 was like a new wave bag of chips. There's this giant shiny bag of chips, but you go to open that bag and it's maybe about a quarter of the way filled. You done paid $3 to $5 already and you got a bag full of air, a bag full of fluff. I don't know about y'all, but I'm personally at my wit's end with 2K's marketing rollout and then the mediocre gameplay that they've been delivering over the last few years. So when the 2K dev team decides to start their marketing rollout and set the roadmap for NBA 2K26, I think I'm gonna receive the information in a different way. I spent a good part of my morning reviewing how they rolled out NBA 2K25 and then comparing it to what we actually seen in game. And I noticed that Mike Wang, he let us know a lot of the complications that we experience while we're playing out there on the court. A lot of the goofiness that we see, like in regards to, say, one thing that comes to mind, interior defense. I can't tell you how many times I heard the homies say, damn, I had my hands up and it made me jump. Mike Wang, he explained this stuff in the beginning of the year, and that's what we're gonna do here in this video. We're gonna review some of Mike Wang's previous tweets. A lot of the things that frustrate you guys in regards to gameplay, Mike Wang, he talked about in the beginning of the year. That's what we finna do. So if any of you guys are new here and you like this type of stuff, you like this type of content, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
What's good, y'all? I'm AllCity, as always. Appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, whenever I go live, I constantly hear, hey, City, have you started rhythm shooting? Yo, City, why don't you rhythm shoot? I personally don't know how y'all do it. I think Patty Mills' jump shot is way too fast to even consider rhythm shooting, and I don't trust 2K's latency. But I'm curious to know how many of you guys knew that you can rhythm shoot while fading. At the top, Mike says, forgot to mention in the patch notes, you can do RT fades with the Pro Stick now. Drive laterally across the court and hold RT or R2 plus the right stick up. I recently noticed this while I was in the lab just practicing. Let's say you're going towards the right, you can just hold that right stick up and it'll give you a nice leaner. You guys might want to give it a shot. WLR, he responds and asks the question, with rhythm shooting or just the right stick regular shooting? Mike responds saying you can rhythm the turbo fade by holding right stick up to start the fade, then push down to match the shooting motion. Rhythm shooting is already OP. If you start rhythm shooting your fades, forget about it. You guys might be dogs out there. Now let's move on to the contest system. A lot of players have issues with the contest system. Tell me you haven't experienced this. You're well in position to make a contest on the shooter that you're defending. You're not absolutely face guarding the dude, but if the dude receives the rock, you'll be able to take a step forward and make a contest. But you end up finding out that when the dude gets this ball passed to him, your defender receives some sort of force field contest, like a contest that just makes it look good enough to seem like a contest, but the dude is taking a wide open shot. Your momentum is moving so fast toward the opponent to make that contest, but the force field slows you down completely. I know a lot of you guys had to experience that stuff. You just can't trust NBA 2K25's hands up contest system. I'll reference this post from Mike Wang. In the initial post, he says, to clarify, NBA 2K25 right stick defense controls. Holding right stick any direction will put you in a hands up on the perimeter and allow you to contest jump shots. And we already learned the results through gameplay and how that ends up half the time. Trying to hold hands up and getting limited contests, forcing players to maybe slack off the shooters a little bit more and then go into jumping contest animations. It just is what it is for perimeter contests. But in regards to contests in the paint, here's some you guys may not have known. Mike Wang said, wanted to repost this in case you missed it. If you're getting unwanted jumps when trying to play hands up defense near the hoop, try holding the right stick away from the shooter or down if right stick defense is set to absolute. Holding up / toward the shooters lets you get jumping contacts, making it much tougher for the shooter, but if he pump fakes his layup, you might get faked out of the play. And this happened to me yesterday. I've created a new build, I created a new center build, and I was playing hands up defense in the paint. The dude pump fake 3 times, my player stood his ground, but on the 4th pump fake attempt, I was holding the right stick up and my player jumped. A call should have been made for 3 seconds, but you already know how the 3-second rule works on NBA 2K25. Them boys could camp down there forever. Needless to say, he got a free bucket because 2K made me jump while holding my right stick up. I had totally forgot about this post from Mike Wang saying to hold right stick down if you want to avoid jumping in the paint. Here's something else that I think a lot of players may have missed that Mike Wang mentioned. X-Labs, adding Baluba, says, what's the difference between the shot timing visual cue in the jump shot creator when you're creating your custom jump shot versus the one in the controller settings? In controller settings, you can set your visual cue, setting it to push or release. But if you create a custom jump shot, the visual cue in the jump shot creator, the top bar, that one overrides whatever you selected in controller settings. Mike Wang says here, if you're using a custom jump shot from the shot creator, the shot timing visual cue slider will overwrite your controller settings. If you're using a non-edited NBA player shot or playing in a team control mode, it will use your controller settings preference. Shooting in itself on NBA 2K25 has been an issue of contention for a ton of 2K players. There's something that Mike Wang mentioned that you may have missed, just unnecessary frustrations with shot timing visual cues. You may be thinking your controller settings are set to this and you're trying to shoot on this particular timing, set point or push, and you created a custom jump shot, you push that shot timing visual cue to release, and now you're all sorts of confused, not knowing where 2K is pulling your visual cue from. Hopefully referencing this older post from Mike Wang will help you guys out with shooting. And by the way, if you're looking for the absolute best jump shots that have already been tested and they're tried and true, you're having trouble shooting out there, I highly recommend you check out NBA 2K Labs Premium. They'll provide you guys with the highest rated jump shots and show you guys which jump shots have the largest green windows. If you consider joining NBA 2K Lab Premium, use promo code AllCity and you can save yourself 20%. In previous versions of 2K, we had Team Takeover and everybody loved Team Takeover. It looks dope for the team that gets it and it's an encore insult to the opposing team. But the fact is, a lot of players in NBA 2K25 don't even know what the teammate chemistry bar does for your team and your players. I like to reference this post from Janky. He says, Abaluba, what is team chemistry and how does it affect gameplay or boost the team? Mike responds saying the team chemistry meter rewards unselfish play, assists, sharing the ball, good help defense, etc. When it activates, everybody gets boosted in areas that further benefit team play. Think of it like a dimer badge. Mike Wang and the dev team thought it was in their best interest to take Team Takeover away from players and then give them a dimer badge for team chemistry. To me, that doesn't sound like a fair exchange, but if any of you guys notice something different with that team chemistry, sound off in the comment section below. Any additional benefits that you're receiving from increasing that team chemistry bar. In the last post that I'll reference that you guys may have missed in regards to gameplay that Mike Wang had mentioned, he says if you're seeing the ball bounce around the rim a lot before it goes in, it means you're hitting the outside edge of the green window. You'll see swishes if your timing is absolutely perfect. Considering the test results that the good folks over at NBA 2K Labs ran, finding out that 2K shifts your green window up to 47 milliseconds. If the ball bounces around the rim when you shoot, this will be a good indicator to find out which direction 2K is shifting your green window. The general idea here is to hit the middle of your green window, and if you hit the middle of your green window, then you're gonna get a swish. If you want to perfect your craft and shooting, then aim for them swishes. If you're continuously seeing your shots bouncing around the rim, then this means that you're at the edges of your green window and you're probably more than likely gonna miss your next shot. I'm personally hoping that the 2K dev team for NBA 2K26 reverts shooting to at least NBA 2K24 shooting. Less RNG, way less complications with shooting, and no shifting green windows. I want to assure you guys that as we receive information for NBA 2K26, we will be uploading here every bit of information that you guys want to learn about the new and upcoming game. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.